Flowers going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Jackson running again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Second and a couple. Flowers going to go in motion right. On second down, it's Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 13. Now it's Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? Just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They run it again with Hill. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Jackson. Connecting with Aguilar. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, Paul, and we watch him drop through. It won't be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Jackson now. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
I'm one, right? 11 MT, take! 11 MT, take!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Fights him off. That one goes for 8 yards. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. This is caught. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
11 mighty.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now Burrow on 1st down. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Breaks through the contact. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Burrow. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. He's got daylight. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start out here with the option left. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Jackson. Slings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Ravens 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
On 1, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Give him 2 on the play there. And it's good enough for a Cincinnati first down. Here's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, look at this Baltimore defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And now an audible here into something else. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Hey, out. Hey, Ozzie, shut up.
Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's going deep for Bateman. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves him with options here on 2nd and just a yard.
Hey, yo.
They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Ravens, it's 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end.
Gotta go. 11.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow, flush to his right. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
So often we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
11 MT, take. Stop.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
But he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Jackson going to run the draw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 8. They go play action with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson leaves it with Edwards on the draw. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. They get 3 there on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Flowers. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Flowers. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 28 yards. Well, the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And now off to the races down the right side. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 69 yards. Here's a run with Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon on a his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they still got a shot.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 20-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. There he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out in this 3rd quarter with a little fire. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Breaks a tackle. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now Lamar changing the look. They go play action with Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Jackson now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 2-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on a 2-yard keeper as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
42. Bengals 24.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
I'm wondering.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Burrow, he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Burrow on play action. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mixing up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd and goal. Burrow eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. They run for it with Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Sheds off the tackle.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Hill. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. On 3rd down, here's Hill. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Williams to return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Touchdown Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. 43 yards. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must. And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Jackson. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They go play action here on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 63 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Here we go.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Herb Smith Jr. with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to 43. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
Play action. It's Jackson. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's not going to get the... Even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bengals will get the football back. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. This goes out wide from Mixon. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
I'm one, right?
2 yards to go, second down. Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. And he's caught. Bateman. He's across midfield. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout. No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They set up the screen to Hill. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now,
he takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11.
Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Now Jackson going to shift him around. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing, Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on this.